What's going on, guys? It's another beautiful day down here in sunny South Florida, and it's the middle of the week. The cool thing about today is we're doing a stylized shoot, so there is no pressure. There's a local planner that I'm working with, a makeup artist, a bunch of different people. We've all come together. We're all doing this thing pro bono. Basically, no pressure on me, but basically it's all for the photos that I'm going to be taking today. And it's one of these things that you have to do to keep your business growing. You know, a lot of times people have this thing where, you know, I'll never shoot for free, or, you know, you got to pay me to do this or that. But with business, the reality is you have to plant these seeds in order for your business to grow. You know, watching your kids grow takes time, watching plants grow takes time, growing your business takes time. And today I'm planting some seeds. You know, I'm going to be working with a planner, a venue, and a bunch of other people that could all potentially refer me business one day. And that's what we're doing here today. Cool thing is, because it's a stylized shoot, I get to play around, I get to do some different techniques, some stuff that I wouldn't normally do. And the best thing is I get to take my time. I don't have to worry about, you know, we got to get done because they're going to start the reception soon, or the priest says we have to start exactly on time or something like that. So come along with us. It's going to be a fun day. If you have any questions or comments or whatever, leave them below, and you know, you'll get to see what I would typically do on a wedding day, but on a day with less pressure. So enjoy. All right, so time to start. Unfortunately, there is a gigantic cloud out here right now. And if you know anything about me, you know that I hate cloudy days because everything just looks so flat. But I'm gonna shoot it as it is, because South Florida, and you never know if it's gonna rain, or shouldn't today, but you just never know. So making sure I get certain details that I know that the venue and people that are donating their time will be happy with. And now I'm just gonna go and zoom in and do some tight shots, roses on the altar and whatnot, and hopefully trying to just burn a little bit of time so that by the time I get to the wide shots, hopefully it is sunny again. Cloudy days are good for photographing people because you don't have to worry about shadows, but in terms of photographing details, you know, harsh light is good for details. Looks like the sun may be about to come back out, so grab my wide angle. All right. So I'm gonna come over here because I don't like that lifeguard thing in the background. I'm shooting from this angle. There was something that fell down over there, the lady was telling me. But the main thing is, from this angle, I'm not getting the little love shack over there in the corner, whatever you want to call it. I think this shows off the property nice. It shows off the palm trees right here. It's nice and sunny. Get the welcome to our wedding sign right here. Zoom in a little bit more just to get the arch. Shoot the arch with this beautiful black runner right here. And I think we're good out here. All right, so we're inside now. I got my lights set up. I always try to use lights when I'm shooting details. I think it makes the photos pop a lot more, and I'm not at the mercy of the can lighting inside the ballroom. I moved some of the up lighting into the corner over there when I'm shooting this way, and I'm gonna move it back over here when I'm shooting on this angle. I've got two soft boxes, 26-inch soft boxes with grids on each. I like to have them opposite each other because I like to have a frontal light and a backlight. So whenever I shoot, I'm either going to shoot in this direction, so that's my front and that's my back, or if I go over there and shoot towards the wall, that'll be my front light, that'll be my back light. I think it makes a big difference in the photos throughout the rest of the shoot. It'll probably pretty much be the same thing, front light, back light. Same thing with the couples, unless I'm using the sun as a main light. But anyway, I think it makes the photos pop a little bit more, and it makes the colors a lot more accurate because I'm not using the warm lighting. Like in this room, there's a chandelier, there's up lighting, like the color temperature is all over the place. Whereas with this, you know, I'm consistent. So I'll show you some of the photos now. We're up here in the bridal suite. We're going to do some of the getting ready shots up here. We hung the dress up in the window. We got the bouquet, shoes, typical stuff like that. So what I decided to do was to move I guess this is the runner or whatever, to line it up with the dress, shoot the bouquet on it. We hung the dress in the window. If you don't get anything else from this video, this is the best tip you'll ever see. Every hotel room typically has one of these hangers. I take this, and instead of hanging it like this, we hang it upside down. We use these clips to clip it on the rail that the curtain is on. So there's two rails over here. There's this one that the curtain's on, and there's another one that this is on. So we take this, we clip it on the little railing, and then as you can see, we hang the dress on that. Now, most of the time, the hangers, you know, will have a hook on there, so we just go hook to hook. On here, we just took this hanger and put it in the middle of the crease. If nothing else, this video is worth it for that, because I know all the time people complain about not being able to find a spot to hang the dress, and that's a super easy way to do it. One other thing that I always do is I shoot the color checker, because with Sony, everyone talks about the colors and this and that. If I use a color checker, then my colors are consistent. Like, I don't have to really worry about, you know, dialing in the color later on. And it's important when you're doing these types of shoots, because you have people providing you with linens, flowers, dresses, all types of things that they want to have accurate pictures of, so that when they put it on the website and the photos look olive, but the color's actually teal, that's a big deal, because when that bride orders that, she's going to be upset. Gray card, white balance, and then color checker to get your color right. I want to photograph the bouquet, the dress in the background, just to kind of give it some context. And I'm going to shoot it without the flash first. Using my hanger trick up there. I'll always try to zoom in tight like this and get photos of the pattern, because I see that I'm getting the tag on the side. Get photos of the pattern. So I'll come to this side, because people spend a lot of time looking for their dresses. Let's turn the flash on and shoot a few with the flash. So take a test shot. So to me, that looks way better, because I got much more detail on the bouquet. And I know some of you at home are gonna be like, that's so flat. There's not a ton of details in there because of the lack of shadows. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take this same light and I'm gonna move it forward to get a little bit change of direction on there. So maybe we'll get some shadows on there now, kind of left to right. Don't know if that's quite the same spot. There we go, that is better. See how that looks. And the cool thing is, it just got a little bit darker outside. Clouds going by, and because I'm using flash, I don't have to worry about changing my settings. Now, I'm gonna move that over just a little bit so I don't get the dress as bright. And I'm a big fan of getting it right in camera. Let's add in the shoes. I don't have to really move anything lighting wise. Get the shot and keep it moving. So I just gotta straighten these shoes a little bit. Shoes and details can always be a little bit of a pain in the sense that they don't want to cooperate sometimes, but right now these are doing okay. Go a little bit wider. Frame it up with that dress in the background. So we got the bouquet. We got the bouquet, we got the shoes. We got the bride and the groom in the same room today, which isn't normal, but what I was planning on doing was photographing the groom on this side of the room with the blue wall, photographing the bride on the other side of the room with a different color wall to make it look like they got ready in different color rooms. I'm just gonna have you mess around like you're straightening your cufflinks, whatever, and look down, but don't do this. A lot of times people like bend over and look down, so like good posture, but just kind of, you know. Perfect. Relax 1 second.
Same on.
Yep, go for it. Turn your shoulders a little bit more towards that way.
Okay.
And adjust your feet. But no, turn your, yeah. Now get your feet relaxed.
Okay.
And
I don't know what I'm
that's
doing,
all right,
man. It's my first time.
Don't worry. Turn. Now lift up your feet and settle down. Yeah. Okay. Shoulders that way and chin back this way a little bit, and then you're gonna look at me.
Okay.
Perfect. And maybe just thumbs in the pockets or something. Yeah. Cool. Using this nice blue background, eye autofocus, and you're getting married, so smile a little bit. You're like, worst mistake of my life. Perfect. So I'm gonna have you face the window and chin a little bit more that way, perfect. And then while she's checking, did you want to come over and, yeah. And again, smile a little bit. I know you're marrying that grumpy guy over there, but yeah.
Freaking Ben. Freaking Ben.
Do me one favor. I know she's tall, but she's blocking the light that's coming in and hitting you. So I would say stand here and look at the hair this way, because I know you're doing it for real. Because everyone always does it. They do it the way they normally do it, but for pictures, I want your face to. I want the light from this window coming in, hitting your face, and you can, you know.
Okay.
Very, yeah. Hang on one second. Chin this way, a little bit. Good. That's much better. Because now I can actually see your face. Perfect, perfect. All right, and turn so that I can get the light hitting. Yep, and I'm just gonna do tight. And get your head perfect. And then if you can you just kind of bend your knees a little? Yeah. Yeah, you're like a legit 5'11", or 5'13" or something. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2. I don't even know if Justin's still alive. There we go, 3, 2. Let's do one where we're behind the table. Any champagne glasses or no?
Don't tease us, Michael.
With the backlight, I always like to have the backlight at the back of the bride's head, because I want to have the hair lit up really nice. So we always had the backlight on her side and the main light facing her, so it gives her good light on the face and a little bit of a hair light on this side whenever I'm using the 2-light setup. All right, so what we did was we got 2 champagne glasses from the bar and we put some ginger ale in it just to fake it. You're good, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2. and tilt your heads in towards each other just a little bit. Oh, there we go. They're love. They're so sweet. They're so beautiful. They said it wouldn't last. Go 3, 2, 1. And I'm just gonna do a couple tight ones and we'll be good. So. Look at each other. Like, oh my God, I love you so much. Even though I just met you. 3, 2, oh my God. Last one, 3, 2, oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, and that's the end of this shoot. So I had to cut it a little bit short at the end because one of the models had to go, so we didn't film that portion of it, but I'll show you those photos right here. If you're curious about the method that we used, go back to my other video on how to overpower the sun. It was the exact same thing where I just used my ELB 1200, exposed for the background, went under one stop and used a little bit of flash to light the faces. So the only thing that I would have done differently today would have been maybe have a little bit more time with the models. But again, I didn't set up everything. This wasn't a shoot that I set up myself. It was one that I was asked to be a part of. And I had a ball. Like, it was really fun to be able to get some shots that I wanted to get and experiment a little bit, get a little bit out of my comfort zone, whatever, and on a day where like there really wasn't much pressure. I mean, there was some pressure to provide excellent photos for all the people that donated their time, but there wasn't any pressure of having a demanding client or someone that was being unreasonable or, you know, anything like that. The takeaways from today, if you didn't get anything from this video other than the fact of the secret upside down hanger trick, that trick was worth the cost of watching this video, which was nothing. Also, you know, flash, learn how to use flash. Flash makes a big difference when shooting details, makes a big difference on jobs like these. People call you back because they know that they can get good photos any time of day. You know, if you're just shooting natural light, you know, and you want to shoot at golden hour and you set up the stylized shoot for that time, but guess what? People have lives, people have kids, people have other things going on, and they may not want to shoot during that time, and you need to be able to provide great photos no matter what. You can't just wait for the clouds to come over. Or maybe you can, because I wait for the sun to come out, so whatever. But the flash inside this room, which, you know, it's a nice room, but, you know, the lighting isn't ideal for photography. So bringing in flash, setting it up makes a big difference. If you can, like, share, subscribe to the channel, notification bell, all that stuff. Follow me. It's only gonna get bigger and better from here. The video's gonna get better, the music's gonna get better, everything's gonna get better, the photos gonna get better, I'm gonna get bigger, I'm gonna grow more hair, whatever. Just subscribe, come along on the journey, it's gonna be fun. See you next time, take care. And if you want your photos to look right, subscribe to this channel. All right, wide angle time. Uh-oh.
We all know when you're 8 years old, you start, there's a good side and a bad side.
Yeah.
You learn them quickly.
You know, it's funny, my name is Michael Wright, but my left is my good side.
Is it really?